You ladies, give young men time to grow. Do not abort them. Yes, don't abort men before they are mature enough. You see, a lot of questions have been asked, and this is the reason to why we did a lot of research. That why is it that there's a lot of single mothers? This single motherhood is becoming increasingly everywhere, anywhere in the world. What is the reason? As we are doing the research, New Life Educators Room, as they were doing the research, our team came to the recognition to know why this is so. Yes, a lot of this have been happening because you see, men normally age matters a lot when it comes to relationships. Age matters a lot when it comes to marriage. Age matters a lot when it comes to settling down. A man at 20 is not ready to settle. Who told you a man at 20 is ready to settle? He may just be excited about you. Yes? So I want you, my ladies, sometimes don't mess up, because when you're going to mess up, you are going to mess up with yourself. These men are going to mess you up, and they're going to leave you single mothers everywhere. They are going to leave you single mothers. Yes? They are going to leave you a single mother. Because you see now, a lot of ladies want young men sometimes. I'm not saying a lot of them, but some of them, they may want young men to marry them or young men to settle with them. But sincerely speaking, from the research, men at 20s are not ready to settle. Men at 20 have not realized themselves. Men normally start to realize themselves at 30 years. So the best man for marriage is normally a man at 30s, maybe 30 and above. That is when you can say you have a husband. But if even you listening from me, you young human listening from me, you now have a husband at 20s. Your husband is 28 years old. Your husband is 29 years old. Your husband is 27 years old. Your husband is 26 years old. Just be careful and pray a lot. Just pray a lot. Just pray a lot, because I am very much specific as I'm saying that men at 20s are not ready to settle. Men at 20s, they still want to do a lot of research. They are still much excited about women, about ladies. How is this a new one in the market, a new one in the market? They can see they are still much confused. So when you want to settle as a woman, and this advice that is you take very seriously, when you really want to settle, focus on getting a man above 30 years. 30 years and above. Even if you're 22, even if you're 23, focus on men who are 30 years and above. This is the man who has realized himself. This is the man who has gone through some small things, some few things in life. Yes? Are you getting the point? Yes. So let no one cheat you at a man at 26, a man at 28, a man at 29. Yes, you will get into relationships. They will sleep with you. You will get a child. You will get children. But when they come to realize themselves, they go, oh, I don't know this, I don't know that. Yes, I don't know you are like this. I was never expecting you to be like this. I was never expecting this change from you. Yes, especially when sometimes you start to fatten up and they look aside, they look aside, they look aside, they see another chick who is now becoming hot. They will start doing a lot of things that will make you be angry. So to be on the safer side, always be careful when you're choosing that. Always be careful when you are doing that. Because if you do that, you are going to mess up yourself. You are going to be a single mother. You will make children. You're going to make children. You're going to give birth. But then problems will begin. Problems begin. That is why a lot of women, they settled up with the men who are young enough at 20s, at 25. You are a woman of 24 years. At 24 years old, dating a man of 27 years old. Then they move, they move, they move, they move. They get children. They get a child. The problem now begins. The big problem here becomes, the source of the problem is that the man was not ready to settle. The man is still under investigations. He still wants to investigate. He can still see other small, good ones. And that's why sometimes you can be left there wondering what is happening. So give men time to grow. Give men time to grow so that you don't mess up with yourself. You don't bring children. Your work is to give birth and protect your mother. Like in Africa, that's what they do. They give birth, they take to their mother too. Yes. So to avoid mess up, you lady listening from me, get the idea. Otherwise, meet you in the next episode.